If this is your first time joining in with me, hey, what's up? My name is Daniela. I am Purple Star Tarot. I am your Cosmic Cleric and I am your Dice Diviner. So, what I will be doing today, this is still in this energy of the full moon in Capricorn. Still also, this is the first of the month. We're in July 2026. So, what I'm going to be doing is what I call cosmic casting. Cosmic casting is a blend of using tarot cards as well as using astrology dice. Okay, so I'm going to be using both of these. Using these dice is really just like a callback to claromancy, straglomancy. This is the art of divination, throwing something, casting stones, bones, dice. Okay, so what this is just a practice that's been used for centuries actually to interpret chance, choice, and the language of the cosmos. So I'll roll one of the astrology dice, as the red one right up here, pink, red. I'm going to show who the reading is going to be for, and then I will roll all three of them to reveal the energies being illuminated for each zodiac sign under this full moon new month, July 2026 energy. Okay, and then I will pull from tarot cards to offer guidance on how to work with these energies. So I'll call out anything that I see that comes up, but just to give you a little information about the illumination that we're in here. Okay, full moon. We're a little past the full moon now, but full moons are a time of the culmination of clarity and release. So Capricorn is where the moon is right now. Well, actually, I need to check that. But it was full moon in Capricorn, and that reminds us to reflect on what we've been building, recognize how far we've come, and also consider what foundation we're creating for our future. So, with tarot, this isn't about fixed fate or predicting exactly what will happen. I think of it more as a cosmic weather report. So this is an opportunity for us to understand the currents that we're moving through so we can navigate with greater awareness and intention. So if you're joining live, thank you so much. If you're catching the replay, I encourage you to listen to the readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Each one of the readings are revealing a little different piece of the big message of the big puzzle that we are floating through together. So without further ado, I'm going to start the first reading. So let me move these dice around. Okay, so what I'll do is roll this dice and see who it's going to be for. Ah, here we go. Cancer, Cancer. Okay. First reading is going to be for Cancer. Let me make note of this here. Cancer. Title. There we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This first reading is for you. Let me first ring my bell. I like ringing my bell in between readings and just kind of letting the spirits know, hey, we're connecting, we're speaking with you, getting in that frequency. So, my name is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot. I am your Cosmic Cleric and Dice Diviner. Cancer, first reading is for you for the question of what is there to look at, releasing some clarity around this full moon energy. So, first, I'm going to roll the dice. With the dice, it's going to reveal the energies being illuminated for your sign, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Second house, that was Virgo. I accidentally moved it. I saw it was Virgo before I touched it. There we go. Virgo. Second house, and Pluto. Pluto. Okay, situation that we're looking at, the what, okay? With the astrology dice, it spells out like a sentence here, okay? This planet is the what. This is the how, or the feelings, the actions, the Zodiac dice. And then the last one, the house dice, tells us where in your life this is playing out. So with Pluto, Pluto is a planet of change, transformation, really kind of burning off the old energies to be able to reemerge from that. Okay, it's linked to Scorpio energy. So if you're familiar with the archetypes of Scorpio. Okay, so next one that we are looking at, I'll show you this card as well. In this deck, it has it as rebirth. Pluto, rebirth. Okay. And so the next one that we're looking at tells us like the actions, the feelings behind it. And you got Virgo. Okay. With Virgo energy is really about the stability, that behind the scenes work, the groundedness, um, also very stable, organized. So with the Virgo energy in this deck, it has it as, let's see. I just like showing you the cards so we can kind of see what this kind of is building together. Virgo, digest, okay? And then second house is where everything is playing out for you. Second house is linked with Taurus energy, so that is also more grounded energy, really. So it kind of feels like the situation that is going on. I'll say second house resources. Okay, from what I'm seeing here, the situation for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, is that there's some energy that is, you're probably going through the situation right now of like, what is it that I need to get removed from my life so I'm able to actually reap the benefits that are for you. It kind of feels like there might have been some, whatever you've been giving your resources to. Okay, resources could be time, money, attention, um, energy, like everything that you have built, the things that you have acquired from the work that you do, the energy that you give out to the world. This is what you're getting back, what you're able to use when it comes here. So when I see that apple on here, when it comes to resources, it just makes me think like, okay, yes, you have knowledge, everything that you have gained from the knowledge that you have acquired, that's your resources. Okay. um, and looking at this grains here on this picture, it's like, what have you been able to harvest from that? Okay, so during this season, it looks like there is like going to be a change of career, a change of where you're sending your energy to. Okay, that's what this kind of feels like. Now let's look at tarot cards. I'm gonna look at tarot, and with the tarot cards, we'll be able to give some like further guidance of how to work with this energy that's coming up, and we'll get a little bit more insight. Okay, Spirit. All right, I'm going to split these into 3 piles, just like I normally do for any of the readings that I do in person. Okay, so 1 pile, 2 pile, 3. Okay. Hangman, High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, yeah, that really, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What it looks like here is that there has been a situation that, for like, this is honestly just backing up what I just said, looking at these cards. Like, there's been a situation that you've been kind of like, you've been pouring a lot of resources into it, okay, and it's kind of drained you. And it's drained you, but because you're a caring and loving person, that you're like really feeling that, okay, well, this person or this thing needs my time, attention, energy, whatever it is that you've been giving. But so the situation is that you're like, what? Okay, wait. Actually, I'll show you the funny thing. Okay, there's words on these tarot cards, and the way that I read them is like, okay, everything's in a line. Okay, so the funny thing is, with the Hangman, you see that word, rebirth, and then Pluto also rebirth. So it's like pretty clear spirit showing through these cards of like what's going on, a rebirth, a resurgence, re-evaluating the situation that you're in, and like you totally know what's going on. Okay, with the High Priestess energy coming in second here, with the High Priestess is like, I feel like you've been second guessing yourself a little bit of like, should I keep giving to this? Should I not? Should I? And then I feel like I said, because you're caring and loving and nurturing, that you're like, okay, I'm giving, but it's like now it's telling you to really, okay, that part of you inside of your mind that is like, maybe this person's using me. Maybe this is not not really helping me build towards this next step, and that's giving you this energy of like, okay, um you see the person like she has a tear in her eye. So it's like, even though you're on fire, okay, red hair, even though you have been very like helpful towards other people, that it's not it's you're struggling, okay? You're struggling, and this is that time for you to like take that step back and be like, why do I continue to struggle? Okay. I'm gonna look at the cards that's underneath as well to kind of see the full picture. And it looks like I might be having like a streaming lag issue, so like I'm totally sorry about that. Um, just keep here with me. I'm still here. I'll click around, see if I can kind of fix that too. But in the small videos that I'm going to cut up later, there's not going to be any lag or any issues like that because I'm recording it to my computer. Okay, so I'm looking here to see what more of this story that's going on. Um, okay, so rebirth energy, the situation at hand. We have the Hangman, and then we also have the Page of Pentacles. So like this really is doubling down with the fact that this is concerning your money, because we got two Pentacles here. Um, maybe in your body, your skills, the efforts that you're doing. Okay, because Page of Pentacles is showing, okay, like that the situation is that you're taking another look at the situation that you're giving into, which you know is draining, right? And you're holding your gift. You're holding your offerings, okay? Your skills, your talent, your money. And then you are now in this situation that to use this energy of resources is some of those people are there to help you. We got Three of Cups and we got Ace of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you might be in a circle of people that, like a community. Three of Cups being your community. Pour into your community pours back into you. And you can kind of tell, like, who are those people who are actually really caring for me, saying that, giving you as much as you're giving into them, right? Um, but for the ones that you have to, like, kind of cut off, like five being a number of change, and then pentacles being your skills, your values, your things that you're offering to other people. Um, you're gonna see a new beginning happening. Maybe like a new circle of a group that you're working with. But Ace of Cups, this could be even like a new partnership. I kind of feel like this might be Cancer for the first time that you've actually experienced people giving back to you as much as you've given. I feel like the Cancer that I'm speaking to, like, you have always been that, who's going to take care of me? I take care of everybody. I take care of my family, my friends. But when it comes to you, that you're like, I've never had anyone care about me that much. Not saying that nobody has, but like when it comes to the hard stuff, like who's going to help me carry this, who's going to help me pay my bills, like because you're helping everybody else pay theirs. I feel like you're going to see a new resurgence of that pouring into your cup from other people, okay, with especially this Ace of Cups coming out at the end. So future guidance is stop what you're doing with given so much, right? So you can start receiving new beginnings, new peace offerings. I'm saying that because there's a dove on there. But what we'll do is I'll look at one more card. This will be the final message for here for you, Cancer. I'm going to look at this other tarot deck. I always like using a second tarot deck just to see what messages come out. Okay. Card we got was a Judgment card. Judgment. I'm going to read, like, so I like using a second deck because, like, one is, like, it's always nice to see, like, the tarot cards that I've already been using to see what's confirming them, as well as this one has affirmations on it. So the affirmation for the Judgment card says, I am ready for a new beginning. I am ready for a new beginning. And like, what did you get at the very end? Ace of Cups. So this situation that you've been in, like hardship, struggle, like a new beginning's coming. A new beginning is coming, and Judgment is really showing that and like, and also like the words on the Judgment card, like these are like some starter deck that I have. Like I have a few decks for sale here. Um, Rebirth. The word rebirth is on 3 different cards for you, Cancer. Like if you've been feeling like you're drowning, a new chapter is coming for you. Like I feel like the Judgment is like the people who did you wrong, the people who like were trying to drain your resources, the people who were trying to drain those things from you. Like you're gonna be getting this back tenfold. That's what's happening. Okay, this new beginning is yours. Okay, I'm excited for you, Cancer. That's the message for you. Awesome.